Hiya guys, you alright? Welcome to another episode of Autumn's Diaries. I've just returned from an adventurous field trip through the heart of mid Wales, and I'm absolutely enthralled by the magic of the landscapes that I've seen there. So today I want to share the stories of three remarkable sites: the Coed Garth Guy, the Course Devi, and the Gigrin Farm, where visionary conservationists are working tirelessly to protect habitats for the next generation. So first, let's step into the emerald world of Coed Garth Guy. This isn't just your run-of-the-mill woods, it's an internationally significant Celtic rainforest. I was captivated by the ancient oaks draped in rare lichens like the witch's beard, which only thrive in this humid, clean air. The RSPB has a visionary drive here to restore an open structure that birds like the wood warbler simply adore. They've even brought in highland cattle to act as ecosystem engineers. What's truly clever is the no fence technology. The cows wear GPS collars that play a rising set of notes to keep them within virtual boundaries without needing miles of wire or on this rugged terrain. It's a beautiful synergy of tradition and innovation. Next, we visited Coors Devi, a site that resonates with my passion for restoring vital ecosystems. This lowland raised peat bog was once damaged by conifer plantations, but the Montgomery Shire Wildlife Trust is bringing it back to life. Did you know that these bogs can store 10 times more carbon than the Amazon? It's nature's own climate hero. I was moved by the story of the ospreys which returned to breed here in 2011 after a 400-year absence, and the beavers. These keystone engineers are busy managing the scrub and enriching biodiversity by 15% just by being themselves. Plus, their new wildlife center is 200% energy positive. It actually generates enough solar power to fund an extra member of the conservation team. Finally, we witnessed the breathtaking spectacle of Gigrin Farm. The story began in 1993 when Ethel Powell took a brave step into the unknown to save the red kite from the brink of extinction. Today, seeing up to 600 kites spiraling through the sky is a world class experience. These birds are masters of aerial piracy, diving at 3 p.m. sharp to snatch beef offcuts with incredible agility. I was even lucky enough to see the rare leucistic red kites in action. There are only about 10 in the whole world, and 3 of them visit this farm. While it started as a crisis intervention, it's now a socially responsible hub for education and tourism. Reflecting on these 3 sites, I find a fascinating interdisciplinary tapestry of conservation. In terms of synergies in their philosophies, the Coed Garth Guy and Course Devi are focused on habitat led restoration, healing the land so nature can take the lead. Igrin Farm, however, uses a species specific model, using tourism feeding to anchor a population and inspire the public. It's also wonderful to compare the ground engineers of the projects. At Garth Guy, they use their domesticated leaders, the cattle, guided by smartphone apps. At Course Devi, we have wild engineers, the beavers, doing the work autonomously. At Gigrin, the engineers are the dedicated family providing high quality human grade meat every single day. The monitoring regimes for the projects are equally robust. Boris Devi and Gigrin use common standards monitoring and even microsatellite genotyping to ensure genetic diversity. Meanwhile, Julia at Garth Guy uses fixed point photography, which I find so powerful for storytelling. You can literally see wildflower meadows returning where the brambles once choked the land. In terms of challenges and funding limitations, however, each site has its constraints. Garth Guide battles its devil, the rhododendron, that reseeds despite numerous efforts to eradicate it. Devi must manage the hydrological damage from the 1800s. Gigrin faces economic pressures and strict waste regulations, but they all have their afterlife plans, like the Modoc Rainforest Alliance, pledging to protect these lands long after the current funding ends. This journey has been a pivotal stepping stone in my understanding of land management, whether it's through the music of a cow's collar or the silent dive of a red kite. These sites prove that with vision and passion, we can restore the magic of our natural world. Cheers for joining me today, and I hope to see you in the next episode of Odd Ohms Diaries soon. Bye now!